Peace, 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 fam. I appreciate you for tapping in. If you haven't already subscribed to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe right there and that notification button so we can keep this going. Keep me motivated. You know what I'm saying? If I don't see no subscribers, it's kind of like I ain't even motivated. I'm like, they don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to wake up. But anyway, since I don't have nobody around me interviewing, I started something with like having my fam bam, which is you out there, my friends, you know what I'm saying, out there, to go ahead and shoot me different questions so I can respond to them like in a honest manner. So the question that somebody sent me, and I'm gonna answer that today, is what made me fall back on being so turned up in the streets? What made me fall back on being so turned up in the streets? And what's the difference between gang banging from when I started and gang banging now? All right, so I'm those questions really you know what I'm saying, go together. What made me fall back so much from the streets is like I grew up in the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying, when I say in the streets, I don't mean like homeless or nothing in the streets, but like in the streets, like ripping and running, like out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? My mom went to college, my dad went to college, and I come from a on his way to being a successful black family. Dad, architectural engineer. After he came out the Marines, my mom graduated like high school at 16 and followed her career into like doing hair. And after she had took something in college or whatever and it wasn't her thing, like, so, but my dad came from, I didn't come from like no uppity family. My dad came from 19 kids. Like, he went to the military just to get to college. My mom came from 8. And so she left Michigan and dipped out, lied about her age and everything to get up out. Like, they both came from wicked shits and tried to get out of that shit. And that's how they met each other. But so I had parents from the streets that got out of the streets that reinvented themselves. You feel what I'm saying? To be something that was in the streets. And members of my family that was down there, and when motherfuckers in the 80s went to partying, they went to smoking from joints to primos. And from primos, and some of them had water sticks, sherm sticks, and it went from primos to crack, and my mom fell victim of that. And this is so I got pushed from the nice houses and the cars and all that. You know what crack do? A year or two later, I'm fast forward, I'm staying with my auntie in the hood. Before, I'm from the hood though. Like, pops, he dibbled and dabbed, and he quit before he fully got addicted. Came and picked me up from school one day and was like, hey, I gotta leave, I'll be back in a year. We in Oklahoma City, he smashed out to San Diego. I'm 10 years old. He said he'd be back to get me in a year. And so I was stuck with my mom, and she running the street. She just got hooked to this, you feel what I'm saying, to this new drug. So that's what she on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so she ain't got time to worry about her child. So my auntie had to take me under her wing, and my grandma. So make she fly high somewhere around her, because she's now an ancestor. And so I end up moving to the hood, and just every day, a little cat in the hood, you know, homies harassing me. What up, little homie? What's that you from? What is this? What you wearing this color for? What you ready to be from the hood today? You ready to be from the hood today? What you gonna be from 2-7? You wanna be from 6-0? You wanna be from 9-0? You know about neighborhood? It's just like every day, coming from school, going to school, they breathing. And my homie Dark Man, like really my big homie Dark Man, was just like one day, just like, man, you wanna be from the set? I'm like, man, I ain't really trying to be from the set like that. I'm down with the hood. Back then you had to be down with sets. You couldn't just join sets. So around this time, for them to even want me to be from the set, I was already putting in action, locking, riding with the homies when they was doing their drive-by thizzles. I wasn't even from the hood yet. I was being tested. You know what I'm saying? So when they when it was the time to be from the hood, I wasn't ready to be from the hood because I really wasn't trying to get beat up like that. Like, I'm seeing them, like, beat on shit for a long time till the person that got you getting handled get tired. It ain't till when you get tired, it's the, like, the outer homie that's calling the call get tired. Like, you feel what I'm saying, of you getting handled. So I wasn't, after witnessing that, I wanted to be crippling, but I wasn't trying to be crippled. So I was like falling back, making excuses, moving slow. And one day the homie Darkman just spoke up for me like, hey, he want to be from the hood. Like amongst like the LA homies. You feel what I'm saying? Like the true LA homies that had burned the turf down there. Like some of the homies. So like, the homie like Big Lack. His name is Big Lack, but he really Lil Lack. Lack Deuce. You feel what I'm saying? Even though there's no Deuces in the 90s. Bro, big homie Lack Deuce. You feel what I'm saying? Legend from the turf.
No Diddy. Take that.
Asian Banks on the track.
I'm from the gutter, nigga. But I came out there. I like my mother, nigga. Never said.
That's that song of the year right there. That's that Stitch Mouth. Nina Capina at YouTube for the video. And then just put in Nina Capina at Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, just wherever. Any major platform. Put in Stitch Mouth, Nina Capina, Stitch Mouth, Nina Capina. But anyways, but yeah, that's that right there.
No cap, nigga, all facts. These niggas ain't killers, these niggas is customers.
But anyway, I'm gonna pick up where I left off. I had the bus moves. I was outside in the backyard. I had a bus couple moves. Now I'm in a Night Rider, and that was how I was saying. Darkman, without me even knowing it, had told the older homie, like, I wanted to be put on the turf. So long story short, I got put in the blender. End up coming up under the homie Tiny Birdie. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah. So what was the difference between then and now is like, it was loyalty. And when I say loyalty, I mean like real loyalty. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would die for that homie right there. That homie would die for me. Or if I get locked up and that was mine, I got the loyalty where I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm finna go do a bid. I trust that you're gonna take care of my family while I'm gone. I'm loyal to you. We from the same block. Just a family type setting, you know. Can't nobody tell me nothing that my brother said behind my back because I know they lying. I'm gonna be mad at the person who's even bringing it to me because I know that my homies ain't gonna talk behind my back, ain't gonna do none of that. It's what it was. You feel what I'm saying? Even if we was, know what I'm saying? Like, it was fucked up to where niggas was fucking on the same chicks, man, just to prove the chick wasn't loyal. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And we be like, damn, man, I'm glad you did that, cuz that bitch ain't loyal. You feel me? But like, you know, fast forward when you thinking as a grown man, you be like, damn, the homie wasn't even loyal because it could have been somebody else that taught me that lesson. I didn't need nobody in my own, like, you know what I'm saying, circle to teach me that lesson. But yeah, like, it was everybody from the hood hung with each other. The 90s, the 60s, the 27s, the 40s, the you know what I'm saying, the UGs, just whatever. But yeah, like, the difference is, like, man, for instance, you ride through a neighborhood, you see 10 people on the porch. You used to be like able to know, like, all right, whatever, depending on what neighborhood you in too. Like, all right, I'm in the Hoover's hood, so I know, like, it's gonna be 10 people on the porch. It's gonna be from Hoover right here. All 10 of them. They ain't gotta be in Orange. They ain't gotta be in Blue or Georgetown or wherever they specific colors is, because I know the area they in. I know all of them is from the same gang. They're not finna be hanging around nobody else. Or say I'm in a neighborhood with the 90s, what I'm from. Neighborhood where the 90s. Say you gonna see me 10 deep around nothing but neighborhood 90s. And it might be a few homies over here from 60s, and it's gonna be a few homies over here from other hood sets, 2-7, what you know what I'm saying, or love sets, 20s. It's gonna be or nutty blocks. It's gonna be like sticking to the strip, sticking to the program of what we own, and like comparing to like nowadays, you go past a certain neighborhood and it be 10 guys on the porch. You gonna see like a person from Hoover, a person from Hood, a person from Blood, a person from this clique, a person from that clique. And it ain't like no sets coming together for unity. It's just like all these people is renegades and they'll fuck around and kill your ass. Cause you don't even know what they from. Ain't nobody flagging. Like, we was so hard that when I was growing up, like, we're going to have bandanas out, and we're going to have our neighborhood colors on, and we're going to be through different sets. Like, we ain't tucking no rag, because that's considered busterism. Like, you don't got to guess where I'm from. Like, you're going to be able to see that. Like, you know, it's watered down now. Like, people ain't really telling you. You can catch somebody by themselves, they'll never tell you what they from. You'll have to catch them again with their homies and see them turned up to be like, damn, I just caught this guy by himself and he wasn't from anything. Like, and then when I was speaking of the loyalty now, a person won't even have to take that ride to jail. They be in the back of the police car and get caught with something and drop everything. Please, sir, don't take me down there. I know where this at. I know where this at. The police ain't even the person that got the deal for you. And they already telling them the information. Like I said, motherfuckers been fucking on motherfuckers' girls and all that shit, but now they falling in love with your girl. Might kill you over your girl. This might be your motherfucking bro. Don't let you get into no shit. Don't let you get locked up. They gonna tell the business. Or don't let you go get killed. Cause they gonna try to move in for the pussy, not for the not even to help raise the kids.